with a guy is very difficult. We know this. But it's even harder and seemingly almost impossible if a guy is always with his friends. A lot of you guys have emailed me questions and DM'd me and stuff and been like, I want to talk to my crush, like you said, and like strike up conversations, but he is always with his friends. Sorry, I'm going to adjust. And yes, I'm wearing animal ears. I'm doing my best Ariana Grande impression. Having a private party. If you know, then you know. As in, if you like follow her on YouTube like I do, like I'm 14. I'm not. I should get better heroes. Anyway, so here's what to do if a guy is always with his friends. First of all, you need to understand why this is. So I've kind of come up with this theory, because it's true, that guys go through three distinct, what I call priority phases in their life. They either are looking to please their parents, their friends, or their girl. These phases very rarely overlap. So like when you're a child, like say ages 0 through 10, your main focus is pleasing your parents. And then you branch away from that and you discover like the social sphere. You know, you discover friends and a clique of friends, and then they become your priority. Your goal is blending in, feeding that social thing. I don't know, I'm a little tired. And by tired, I mean drunk. And pleasing your friends and fitting in. Then, at some point, your priorities shift. And I mean, when I say your, I mean boys. Boys' priorities shift from being the cool dude, you know, that's cool to their friends, and prioritizing a female in their life. When this happens is completely dependent on the guy. Some guys get the memo when they're like 15. And we've seen guys like this. You know, I'm sure there's some in your high school who are like, yeah, they're 15, but they've had a girlfriend for like a year and they're an amazing boyfriend. You're like, wow, he's got it figured out. Like, he just gets girls. And then, my point of view, there are guys who are my age and who still haven't gotten the memo and who are still bros. That's essentially what a bro is a grown-ass man who cannot put anything above his group of friends and his buddies. Like, he has to approve every decision in his life through his friends. It's pathetic. So, my point is, if a guy you like is always with his friends, he could still be in that friend phase. In fact, like if you're younger, if you're in middle school or something, he is most likely just moving into this phase, which means he hasn't yet awoken to the fact that a girl can be his priority. Because right now, dudes are his priority. And if he does something to prioritize a girl, he's going to get made fun of. For example, if you're my age and a guy says to another guy, oh my god, she's got you so whipped, a guy's like, yeah, I mean, she's my girlfriend. Like, yeah, she's got me whipped. Like, I love her. She has sex with me. Like, of course, she's my priority. To a teenage boy, to say, like, oh, she's got you whipped is, like, horrible. I'm sorry. I just feel like this is so weird. There, now you can see my messy room and my boobs better. I'm sorry. What am I doing? How am I living my life? There they are. So, like I said, you have to kind of figure out, like, is this guy still in that bro phase? And is he just entering it? Is he maybe transitioning out of it? Because if he's still putting his dudes first, this is going to be an uphill battle because he hasn't yet kind of realized that girls exist. And if he has, he is not willing to step outside his bro comfort zone and pursue a girl. And so that's an uphill battle for you. So what you can do is this: eye contact, smiling, low caliber chatter. By low caliber chatter, I mean you pass him in the hall, you look, you make eye contact, you smile, and you're like, hey. That's it. That's it. If he wants you, he's going to come and get you. Because a lot of you guys have been like, I don't know how to approach him when he's with his friends. I don't know either. You know why? Because I've never done it. Because you shouldn't do it either. You don't go and penetrate a group of guys to talk to a dude. You don't do that. That's what a guy does for you. And if a guy is never by himself, that's because he's not prioritizing socialization with girls. He is prioritizing his friendship group. So you lure him to you. You are the bait, not the what? The fish. and you bring him to you through eye contact, smiling, low caliber chatter. If you have an opportunity to interact with him away from his friends, like class, sports, something like that, do it. Maximize it. Don't be a wuss. Strike up conversations. Easy conversations. I have like so many videos on this. Check them out. I don't need to go back over it. But again, if a guy, if he's just like super into his friends, he's super into his friends. I know, it's frustrating because girls, we're always amenable to letting love in our life. Like, it doesn't matter if we're with our friends, doesn't matter what stage of life we're in, doesn't matter how stressed we are, how busy we are. The door is always unlocked for Prince Charming to come galloping through. With boys, this is the fundamental difference between men and women. They are not. They have to set their intention, say, I would like a girlfriend. I am interested in girls. And if they're not doing that, there's nothing you're going to do, no way that you can play it, it's going to change his mind.